guys, I'm Missy, and if you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. As you can see, today is going to be another declutter, and today I'm going to be working on my lip scrubs, my lip masks, my lip oils, and my lip stains and lip tints. Okay, so let's get started here. We'll start with my lip stains and lip tints first. Alright, so first up I have this one from Lynn's, I believe it's Lynn's Makeup Looks and Glisten Cosmetics. This was released with the collab she did with Glisten and Blend Bunny. I tried this. It's just not a formula for me. I'm not a big lip tint person to begin with, and this one is like very kind of watery at first, but very pigmented, and then you wipe it off and it leaves behind a stain. But it's just not my favorite formula, so I'm going to declutter this one. Same with this one. This I got in an Essence Advent Calendar. This doesn't really give too much of a tint. If you like a very, very faint tint, you would like this, but it's just not for me, so I'm going to declutter. I am going to keep my Play Beauty Cobra Kai. This is the Cherry Blossom Lip Habit. This is just a very nice wash of red color for the lips. So I'm going to keep. I do like the formula. It has a little bit of glitter in it that you can feel when you first apply, but then it dissipates. I'm also going to keep this from Keys Soul Care. This is the Sheer Bliss shade. This is a tinted lip balm. I think the shade is Pure Bliss. Again, it's just another one that gives a little bit of a wash of color for the lips. This one's a little more berry than red, though. So I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to declutter this Milani one. Again, it's just a formula issue for me. I wasn't a fan of the formula, so I'm going to declutter. And that's the shade Mauve Mentality. Now I have all these CoverGirl lip stains, and I keep these in my Halloween SFX drawer. These I don't really like all over the lips. They are a bit patchy when you try to do that. But I do like to use them more as like a lip liner. So I think I'm going to remove them from the lip stain category and put them in a lip liner category for myself instead. But I am going to keep them all because I do enjoy them for that. I have Spider's Web. I have Fangtastic. I have Zom-bean. I have Sweet and Corny. I have Pumpkin Carving. I have Extra Witchy and Spooky Bat. So I'm going to keep all of those. Let's move on to these lip oils here. So I have these Care Bear ones that are vitamin E infused, and they're flavored. This one's blueberry. I'm going to keep. I have cherry flavor I'm going to keep. I'm going to have strawberry flavored I'm going to keep. And orange flavor I'm going to keep. I'm going to declutter this clear e.l.f. lip oil. It's okay. This is Crystal Clear is the shade, but I have plenty clear lip oils, and I'm just not reaching for it, so I'm going to declutter. I am going to keep the Jelly Pop one, though, because I love the watermelon scent in it, and I do love the, like, glittery sheen that it leaves behind, so I am going to keep this one. Another one I'm going to keep that leaves behind kind of like a glittery sparkle look. This is from R.E.M. Beauty. This is So Popular. from their Wicked collection, the first one. I'm going to keep that one. I'm also going to keep this one from Unearthly. This is the shade Heartache. I believe it's like a bluey purple kind of shade, if I remember correctly. Tint, like a tint. I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to let this, I think it's Cab Beauty lip oil go. It's just a little too perfumey smelling to me, so I'm going to let it go. I'm going to keep both my Beauty Creations lip oils with My Little Pony collection. We have Happiness and Love. I keep both of those. I'm also going to keep all 4 of these strawberry shortcake ones. This is Candy Cane, Strawberry Shortcake, Strawberry Custard, and Strawberry Cupcake. These are all from C'est La Vie, I think is how you pronounce it. So I'm going to keep all those. So I have all these ColourPop ones that I've had for a while, and they kind of stink, to be honest with you. I'm going to declutter Blossom Out. I'm also going to declutter Paper Pansy. I'm also going to declutter Rain Check. I'm going to declutter Peachy Keen as well. And I'm also going to declutter Rosebud. These two. So these are from the Star Wars Mandalorian collection. I'm going to put these in the maybe pile for right now. Alright, so let's move on to these lip oils. And these tend to have a tint to them, which is not my favorite to use. I tend to use lip oils before my makeup to help nourish my lips. I think what I'm going to do, if I keep any of these, they're going to end up going in with probably my lip gloss spin wheel, most likely, if I don't create a whole new tinted lip oil spin wheel for my Roulette series. But I know for sure I'm not keeping these 4 from C'est La Vie. They're all just Strawberry Shortcake, and they all just say tinted lip oil on them. They don't really have a name, but you can see they like vary in their shade range just a little bit. Like it starts with like a clear to a light pink to a medium reddish pink to a red. I'm not going to reach for these, so I'm going to declutter these. I am going to keep my ColourPop Twilight Luxe lip oils though. I love these, so I'm definitely going to keep them. I have Team Jacob, I have Bells, and Team Edward. Also going to keep my Ghost Face one from Glamlight. Also going to keep the Nightmare on Elm Street one from Glamlight. And I think for now I'm going to keep all these from Fantasy Cosmetica. And I'll see how I feel about them as they get moved into the Roulette series. But I have Demon, Fiend, Ancient One, Archfey, and Ifrit, I think is how you say that. So I'm going to keep all of those. Okay. Alright. Let me put the ones I'm keeping in here for now. Alright, now let's work on these. These are my lip scrubs, my lip masks, and my lip balms. Okay, so first up, we have my ColourPop lip scrubs. We have One in a Melon. I'm going to declutter. I prefer a dry lip scrub, and these ColourPop ones are not that. They're a very like jelly type consistency. Let's see if I can get this one open. Give me 1 second. Plus, this happens with them a lot, and it's very annoying. Let's see if I can get another one open. So that one's just really stuck. So they're like a jelly lip scrub. And while they do work, they're very good at moisturizing and they're very good at exfoliating lips. I just don't prefer that formula. I prefer a dry lip scrub. So I'm going to declutter Coco Loco, One in a Melon. These are pretty old at this point too. By the Bushel, Matcha Love, Squeeze the Day, and Bellini BB. I am, however, going to keep this lip scrub from, I think this is their sister brand, Fourth Ray. Because I do like this formula better. Because this is more of like a lip balm mixed with it. It's still not my preferred, but I will use it over those most definitely. So I'm going to keep this one. Now I am going to keep my Rudolph one and my Frosty one because honestly I just like the collections and I don't want to separate these from the collection. But when I run out of my J-Star dry lip scrubs finally, I'll probably go to use these two up. Again, if you guys know anybody who has similar lip scrubs to the Jeffree Star ones, please let me know because I'm no longer purchasing from that brand, but that's the type of lip scrub I prefer. Alright, so I'm going to keep these two. Now I have some Glamlite ones, and well, where they are good as well, they're not as jelly as the ColourPop ones, but they are still not a dry enough lip scrub for me. So this is the Garfield one. This one, if you love a strong coffee scent, you would love this. Again, it's just a formula thing for me. Products aren't bad. It's just not my favorite type, which I've been telling you guys that from pretty much every single roulette wheel I've done in the monthly makeup. So yeah. But yeah, I'm going to declutter this one and pass it on to some family members and friends. Now, that being said, I just want to take this moment and say, please do not ask me to give you any of this makeup. I feel very icky giving makeup, especially used makeup, to people that I do not know in my personal life. If I have anything that's new, I donate. And, you know, if it's used, I give first dibs to my family members and friends. Because, you know, if they don't care, because these things have been used on my lips. So yeah, I just want to say that. So let's move on. I have a Hostess one with the Twinkies. I'm going to declutter. I also have the Chucky Good Guy ones. This one smells really nice, as does the Twinkie one. I'm going to let go of the Strawberry Shortcake one as well. I'm going to pass the Willy Wonka one on. Now this one is brand new. I haven't touched it at all. So this one I may donate. We shall see. But I am going to declutter that one. Now I am... Oh, wait, hold on. I said all the lip scrubs. Yeah, okay, so that's all the lip scrubs. So let's move on to lip masks. Now I love my lip masks. So I'm going to keep the Twinkies one from Glamlite. I'm going to keep the Ghostface one from Glamlite. The ColourPop ones. The Clarice one. Let me smell this one. Because there's one that's very minty. Yeah, that, I'm going to put the Clarice lip mask in the maybe pile for right now. I'm going to keep the Frosty lip mask, though. I am going to let go of the Apricot lip mask. Did I even touch this one? Yeah, a little bit. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to let that one go. I'm going to keep this Catrice Hydrating Lip Mask. I really like it. I got it in an advent calendar. It's real nice, and I love the little like red and pink swirls in there too. So I'm going to keep. I'm going to keep the Chucky Glam Light one. I'm going to keep the Garfield. Let me smell this one, because if this one is coffee scented, I'm not going to keep it, but I believe it's donut scented. Yeah, I'm going to keep that one. Okay. I'm also going to keep the Strawberry Shortcake Lip Mask. Okay. Now, alright, so now I think we're into my lip balms. But first, before I do, so these say they're Berry Kiss lipstick kits, right? So I thought they were going to be lipsticks with these colors. But they're not. They're basically lip balms. And I have enough Strawberry Shortcake lip balms over here. So I'm going to let all 4 of these go. Again, these are C'est La Vie. We have... do they have a name? No. Okay, this looks like Orange Blossom. This looks like Blueberry. This one looks like Cherry, and then obviously Strawberry. I'm going to let all 4 of those go. I'm going to keep these 2 ColourPop ones. This is Bellini BB and Coco Loco. I'm going to keep those 2. I do need to move these to the front to use because these are pretty old. I'm also going to keep this one from Fourth Ray Beauty, the Cherry Lip Balm. Keep that one. And I'm going to keep all of these Strawberry Shortcake Lip Balms. Some of them are scented, and some of them are flavored. So this is strawberry flavored, or sorry, raspberry flavored. We have berry jam. We have cherry cuddler. We have rose macaroon flavor. That one's not going to be my favorite, but we'll see. We have strawberry shortcake. We have another strawberry shortcake. We have buttercream frosting. Ooh, I'm going to like that one. We have peach trifle. Also have fresh strawberry, orange blossom, blueberry muffin, strawberry flavored, lemon meringue flavored. I don't know if I'm going to like that one too much, but we'll see. And strawberry cupcake. All right, so let me gather all these up and I'll come back and give... All right, so let me gather all these up and I'm going to come back and give you my totals. But before I do, let's get into the maybe pile here. I'm going to keep the Catrice lip mask. I'm going to let these 2 go, though, because I know myself I'm not going to reach for these. So I'm going to let the, what is it called? Grogu and Dinjarin go. All right, let me gather up my totals. All right, so let me gather everything up, and I'll come back and give you my totals. Alright guys, I am back, and I started out with a total of 90 lip products here. I decluttered 32, and I kept 58. I'm very happy with how much I decluttered from this. I had a feeling that it was going to be a lot because of the lip scrubs, and I was right, and definitely surprised myself with a couple things that I decluttered. I didn't think I was going to, but yeah, I'm really happy with this declutter. All right, guys, stay tuned. There'll be some more declutters coming. Again, I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers by June, and I'm at 442 as of today. So if you like content such as this, declutters, beauty content with makeup tutorials, reviews of new makeup releases, all that kind of stuff, take a moment and join us here on the channel and like and subscribe. It really helps me out and I would appreciate it. Until next time, guys. Bye.